You got those loud ass hands.
You got loud ass hands.
Fucking loud ass, slappy, floppity, flippity, floopity. I've never fucking hands like your big ass boat shoes.
Dude, I've never been accused of having loud ass hands before. That's such an odd insult, but I'm like, that is accurate. I do have loud hands.
Oh my
never
God.
thought about that.
Your hands be loud as hell.
They do, but you know,
Crawling through fucking potato chip bags, beef jerky bags, rolling joints.
You gotta let people know you're here. You know, I like to make a statement. Right? Any room I'm in, make your hands loud.
You don't want to catch these hands.
You don't want to. These two whistleblowers. You don't want to catch these hands, bro. They loud as hell. You hear that steam whistle going? That means I'm going to work, and you don't want to see that work. You don't want to see that work at all. Trust it, nigga. You do not want to see that work. Oh boy.
No. Gotta get the.
I'm a union man. You don't want to see that work.
He works with his hands all day.
Yeah, right?
All goddamn day.
Speaking to the guy with the jumpsuit.
Laying concrete. I used to lay concrete.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You have the face of a guy who laid concrete. You know? I hear most models have laid concrete. I don't know if you know this, guys, but research it. You know, obviously this is fact because you're seeing it on YouTube. But I would say research it just to, you know, double down. But tell all your friends. Most models have laid concrete.
Can't get any other job.
Can't get any.
We're not smart enough to do literally anything else. So
Naomi Campbell, her first job, laying concrete.
That's
Let me
facts.
tell you.
That's facts. Check her resume. Her resume's up on Google. Seriously,
That's
go
what
check it out.
Blue collar lady, dude.
She's just a blue collar lady.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a country song. She's just a blue collar lady. Blue collar lady.
They're sexist as fuck, though. They're never going to make that. Come on now.
No.
They don't want that. They want a fucking cowgirl. They want a girl that's like
fair.
their
That's
princess. Country music is all about like the princess effect for sure.
The Dixie Chicks exist. Right? Those three lesbians could take that on.
Are they lesbians?
I have no idea. I'm just taking big swings. Big swings. Guys, we've been gone for weeks, and I feel like every minute we have to make you laugh to make up for those weeks that we've been gone. Hello, and welcome to Learning Things with... I have no idea what all this is, but I would say it's Learning Things with Kyle and Phil. I'm Phil.
I'm Kyle.
And let's talk about whether or not the Dixie Chicks
are lesbians.
I don't think so.
You should get your headphones on. Get into this portal with me right now. Mm-hmm. We're going down the deep, dark headphone portal right now.
Oh yeah. Trust me, dude. I'm a stand-up comedian. I love hearing myself talk. You don't gotta tell me twice. Trust me. I picked.
Hold on a second. Put the joint down, or put it in your mouth. Put the microphone down.
Dude, I multitask.
Here we go. Put the microphone down real quick.
Okay.
Just trust me. Trust your brother. Let's hear that clap through. Hold on. Here we go.
That wasn't even that great. That was a bad one.
No.
That was bad. I had two phenomenal thunderclaps. The one time you put me in the hot seat, I couldn't.
You're sweating. You're under pressure right now.
See, kids, what you need to understand is what I just demonstrated right now is the difference between an actual celebrity and just an artist. All right? You know, just an artist, he can do things, you know, whenever he's just like alone by himself. But a true celebrity, a true prolific, iconic motherfucker, you put him in the hot seat and they do it every time.
That's a fact.
All right?
That's a fact.
So learn from my failures. All right? I might be funny as fuck, but I'm a guy who can't clap. Feel bad for me.
Okay. He's got hands, though.
I've got hands, though. I've got hands.
Speaking of, you should do some fucking hand modeling shit.
You think so? I have terrible fingernails.
Yeah.
I have the worst. I have horrifying fingernails. God, these fingernails have seen things. That was the worst suggestion ever.
I was just thinking about that too. I'm like, wait a second. I know this motherfucker's got some kinky ass fingernails.
Are you trying to sabotage me right now? Are we even friends? This guy's like, you should go out for hand modeling. You should put all your money into hand modeling, buddy. God, you're like the guy who steps to somebody in the 90s and he's like, you should invest your money Enron. See where that's going. Fuck Apple. Nobody cares about Apple. Throw it in Enron. Let's do it.
That's fucking hilarious, bro.
Thank you.
Oh shit, we should have brought
That's what I tell myself every time I look in the mirror. I just go, that's fucking hilarious, bro. And I just hope it works out. You're a winner. You're a winner. It's fucking hilarious, that's what I captioned every one of my weird emotions in my head. Fucking
oh my god.
Do it. Keep going.
Every morning.
Don't listen to what all the others say. Keep going.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a good day, man. It's been a while since me and you have met up. What's going on in your life?
Man, a lot of things are going on right now. Obviously putting this show together.
Yes.
Coming up on September 2nd, this Thursday, 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Teatro Latea down on the Lower East Side. It's going to be our first live podcast show. We have an amazing guest, Alexis Guerreros.
Amazing dude. Really great guy. I've known Alexis for a number of years. He's been on BoJack Horseman before. He's done a lot of stuff for Comedy Central. Actually, him. I know him, but I also know his wife very well. Also, too, Dee Guerreros, and she was the first person to ever take my headshots.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that. Yep.
She did my first ever headshots. So he's like a day one homie, man. Like basically, what happened? I don't think I've ever told you this story. Maybe I have, or whatever. I drink and smoke a lot, so things get a little fuzzy. All right, guys, but. Basically what happened was I was at a comedy show and Alec Baldwin happened to be there. Okay. Yeah. So Alec Baldwin happened to be at this comedy show. At this time, it was about 2 or 3 years into comedy. I loved the show 30 Rock. So once I saw him there, I stepped up straight to him and was like, hey, man, I don't want to bother you. I just want to say I love your work. I love the show. 30 Rock is one of the reasons that I became a comedian. And I just want to say thank you for that. Right?
Yeah.
Cool as fuck. Yeah. And
he's a super cool dude.
And I just bounced. I just, just did the robot. I just moonwalked backwards and just disappeared into the sunset, right?
Yeah.
Then I get called up to stage, knock it out the fucking park. Home run.
I remember you telling me this.
Murder.
You fucking murdered, yeah.
They laughed. They cried. They did everything. You know what I mean? It was amazing. And basically, I was taping the set too. And I go outside. Not even for a cigarette, but just to step away because I have a lot of social anxiety and stuff, especially right after I perform. It's like kind of an excess of emotion. So I like to pull away and go back to a solitary kind of like bass form, So I step away. I'm gone for like 5 minutes. I come back in and they're like, yo, where were you? Where were you? I'm like, I was just outside. And they're like, dude, Alec is looking for you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm like, what? And I'm like, and I stepped out alone, but I also did smoke weed. So I was almost like, what? You're lying to me. Like,
no way.
No fucking way. This is not real. He didn't say he wants to find me. What? And
he wanted to throw hands. That's really where he had to see those hands.
He was hearing about those hands. Took a long time. Here's the thing.
He's like, you're the clapper dude, right?
He heard about the hands, dude. He's like, I heard you have blue collar coal miner hands, and nobody wants to fuck with them, but I'll fuck with them.
I heard you in the rehearsal. I thought they were using sticks, but holy fuck! When I found out that those were your hands,
he's like, dude, those hands, were they in the Kumite? Because that is some serious shit. Some real tournament shit.
Can we get a saw sticks? Just
okay. How you doing?
Hey, I got you. Soft sticks. No, that's beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway, so he's looking for you.
He's looking for. Okay.
Sorry, he was not looking for you for your hands. Okay.
Yeah. So he was not looking for me. That was just a glorious riff by my friend Kyle. He was not actually looking for my hands. He thought I was a talented young individual. So he basically ends up talking to me and all this shit. And I can tell. Here's the thing. Like everyone in their life, no matter who you are, right? there's like all these definitive moments in your life, and like you realize how much your perception of shit and just your emotional perception actually helps you perceive the world in front of you. Because when I was talking to Alec Baldwin, I'm 6'2", right? I'm 6 foot 2 inches tall. Yeah. When I was talking to Alec Baldwin, he was towering over me. And I was not sitting down. I was standing up. And I remember thinking...
I remember you telling me that.
While I was talking... Yes, and that's the thing. Yeah. And, like I remember, like while I was talking to her, both standing, I remember looking up at him and thinking, like, Alex Baldwin's tall as fuck. I remember thinking he's, like, 6'6", 6'7", like, just a monstrous man. And his hands... When we shook hands, his hands to me were way bigger than mine.
What? Really?
Yes.
You have big hands.
I do have big hands. And a monstrous cock, too. You know? But at this point, I'm thinking Alec Baldwin outranks me on all three of those things. Height, cock, hands, everything.
He's out girthing you. He's fucking out lengthening you.
Width.
Everything.
Length, width, circumference. The dude has it all.
Man's got a fucking crazy dick.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Right? And, you know, like, basically, like, I end up researching it because I told Kyle.
Yes.
I told Kyle.
Yes.
How tall Alec Baldwin was. Almost as a fact. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, Alec Baldwin, I talked to him. He's so tall. He's like 6'6", 6'7". And you looked at me like I was nuts.
Yeah, I did.
And you were like, there's no fucking way.
There's no way.
There's just no way. Blah, blah, blah. And we fucking did a little like Google search, blah, blah, blah. The motherfucker's 5'10".
Nope, 6 foot.
He's 6 foot?
I looked it up just now.
Okay, I'm still shorter than him though.
Still.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
No, hell no. He's 6 foot, bro.
I mean, I'm still taller than him is what I meant.
Right.
I'm still taller than this man.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's the whole thing. Is like he's 6 foot, which is tall, sure, but
yeah.
But no, to me, he literally was like, dude, I remember looking up at him during that moment and everything about it, and I just remember it just being so jarring. You know what I mean? Like, he's standing up at me. There was, like, light behind him. So he almost looks like this fucking, like, angel in this weird way. And it just came over me. I remember that. And it was crazy. He gave me his assistant's number, and she was supposed to give me, like, his email and everything, which he did. But I was super young in the game. I'll go deeper into that at a different time. But, like, I was super young in the game, you know, so it didn't really pan out. But yeah, he's just such an iconic figure. What brings in D. Guerreros though and Alexis Guerreros is right after that show, I went to a now defunct show called Cabin right on 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
2nd Avenue and like 8th Street.
Yeah.
And I go in there still in shock after talking to Alec Baldwin and him saying, I want you to be like a writer on one of my shows that I'm doing. He was like, I'm not doing any more acting. I want to get into producing. I want to talk to you as far as production level, as far as writing and all that type of shit. You know, and I'm like 21. So I'm like I'm like shaking and like losing my mind. I called my mom and like my brother, you know, because like we come from an immigrant family. So like having dreams is illegal, you know? So they didn't really believe, like my brother always did, but my mom, she didn't really believe any of this stuff was like worth anything at the time.
Yeah.
So when I told her this, I mean, dude, like we had a cathartic moment. Like it was crazy, you know? So all that happens. All is right with the world. I walk in a cab and I have this air about me. You can just fucking feel it.
I'm about to be rich.
You know? Just a young Chappelle vibe. I'm just here. I'm here. I'm rich, bitch. I'm going to be there. I'm
taking over.
You can feel it. I'm taking over. We going to go to jail tonight. There's a Kanye reference, baby. We about to get into Donda later. We going to jail tonight, baby. I'm a champion, nigga. Fuck. And I walk in there, bro, and I'm feeling good, bro. And I'm feeling so good. And first person I see, dap up Alexis, cool as fuck. He's always peppy as shit and like mad.
That's fucking crazy that he was there too. That's crazy.
Nigga was just there, bro. Nigga was just there in his element, chilling. D is there as well, and I wasn't very acquainted with her, you know. And it was like him, D, Akash Singh from Flagrant 2, you know, with fucking Andrew Schultz, which is one of the biggest podcasts on YouTube. Like they give like millions like per like fucking episode and shit. So it's like all them. And like maybe like one other person, I tell them the whole story and like, yo, that's crazy, like blah blah blah. Never had any headshots, and they were like, bro, like you have like once I told them everything, they like started helping the reality sink in. They were like, okay, so this has happened
Oh,
to
hell
you.
yeah.
This has happened to you, and now you need to handle it like this.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Get on emailing this person right here. You're like, you know what I mean? Put together everything you've ever put together. You need to get some headshots. And I was like, you know, at this time I was broke as fuck. I didn't have anything. I was like, I can't afford headshots. Those are like $300-$400. And Alexis was just like, dude, D can do it for you like for free. And she offered to do it for free.
Damn, that's
right
wild.
there on the spot. And ever since then, I was like, he's a good motherfucker. He's a good dude.
That's dope as hell.
He's a great dude, and I love him. I love him to death for that.
Yeah.
You know, we don't see each other all the time, which is why it's going to be great to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be fucking great. Yeah,
and maybe we can even go over that story too.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Crazy,
we got to talk about
crazy
it.
thing that we shared.
We got to talk about that, man.
I love him for that shit.
That's
man.
great.
I really do. And you don't understand too, like Cabin, when I say like Now Defunct Show, like Cabin was like the show in New York City at the time.
Okay.
Like, dude, they would have celebrities come in there. You know, Louis C.K. came in there back when Louis was on Louis, the show.
Yeah.
He walked in there and did like 20 minutes. Like, they've had massive celebrities when they're the brightest that they've ever been be in that room that night at those shows. So it's like for me to step into that type of place and have something so big affecting me and walking in there, it was just such a great feeling to have that of just like, you know, if you're at that show and you were at my level or even at the level I'm still at now, if you're at a show of that caliber, a lot of times you're very humbled by it. And you have to be, and that's a good reason to be. But it's a magical feeling to not feel humble at all. And you're in that type of room. You're in a room where fucking Dave Chappelle has come in, and you're just like, yeah nigga, I'm here.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Like that's one of my greatest memories. And even though that didn't really like go that much farther, nothing like that, like it was such a great thing. It was such a great thing, man.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I haven't thought about that in years.
Yeah.
So shout out to Alexis Guerreros.
Yes. Well, we've seen you on Thursday, man.
We've seen you.
Was that your first time like running into a celeb?
Yeah.
And it happened to be like one of your favorite, biggest,
like when
idols.
Completely.
Right.
Yes. And dude, when I tell you like 30 Rock was like one of the reasons I started doing comedy, I'm not lying. Like, dude, growing up in Jersey, I went to community college. I always say like I used to like fucking I used to treat school the way like sitcoms treat school. You know how like there'd always be that character who never worked like hard in school, but then they still got into college in the college years of the sitcom, and you're like, how? You know?
Hold on, I definitely did not think he was passing.
Yeah, exactly.
Did not think he was getting through.
You know,
he was
like,
going to community college.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what it was. No, they're at like nice
but they'd be in like a
colleges.
nice college. It'd be like Eric in Boy Meets World is my prime example. You know?
I didn't watch Boy Meets World, but yeah.
Well, you know, I guess we're no longer friends. But yeah, like that type of shit. So, you know, I just you know, I wasn't going to school really. Like all my friends had went away to school, and I'd always wanted to do comedy, but it just seemed so far away. And at that time, it was just I was isolated. All I was doing was like smoking weed with like 2 or 3 friends that were still in town. We'd go back home and just eat dinner with our families, and that would be it. But on Thursdays on NBC, that gave me hope, and it was The Office, it was Community, it was 30 Rock, and it was Parks and Rec, and they all went. And dude, this was the time when they were like all kind of brand new, so they were every show was hitting their comedy out of the park, like crazy. And for some reason, I liked it so much, but for some reason, it made me think I could do it. I don't know why. Which is a tricky situation. I feel like that's a topic we should talk about also too, where it's like, how come, like, yes, a lot of people see someone do something bad and think I could do that, but what is it about true inspiration when you see somebody do something so well that it almost makes you just think you can do it too? That's such a strange thing, right? You know? But yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's just like the nature of like competing and also like holding yourself to like a standard and like your belief in yourself, you know what I mean?
I think so.
It's like you only get as far as you really think you believe you can go.
Yeah. And I think
you feel me like that, and that's for real. Like you're never going to get further, or you're never even going to reach. Yeah, you're never going to get further than like what the fuck you believe you're going to get, bro.
Yeah.
Unless somebody comes through and throws you like a fucking bone and you get like crazy lucky.
Yeah.
Or somebody's like really looking out for you and like fucking helps you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you can go so much further. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like it's just kind of that thought process. You know what I mean? That mentality, because like, you know, I've reached pretty like high levels of certain areas of my life. And like every time I do it, it's because I fucking think I should be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck else would I be doing it?
Yeah.
You think I want to be a fucking bottom feeder? A rat in, like, whatever fucking career I'm doing, or, like passion I'm going to be, like, diving into? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would anybody want that? You know what I mean? And it's not, like, an I'm better than you thing. It's more like...
It's just wanting the best for yourself.
Like, why the fuck would I do anything, like, super half-ass or, like, 10%? You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact. I will say that about like any type of like arts. You know, when it comes to like things like, I was just telling this guy I bought like a MIDI controller. I'm gonna start like making beats and all that type of stuff. And I wanted to like start making music and like even start rapping a little bit for a really long time. Mm-hmm. But I was so busy with comedy that I was just like, I can't take on a whole nother career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've told that to friends, and they're like, "Why don't you just do it for fun?" Which which definitely I think that's more of the lane that I'm going in.
Yeah.
But I've been trained to think like, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Not just do it.
But you got to also think though, and this is something else to think about, and I think this comes with like maturity and like growing up and having responsibilities and like all that kind of shit. I think that all like really feeds into the way you can work, though.
Yes.
Because you can still do something at a super high level, but you're not committing all your time to it. But on the time that you have, you're putting it to that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even right now, like, yeah, even if you were like diving full into your comedy shit, right? You still have time when you're not doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
though,
you know, you could write like a song, you could fucking just sit there and like work on a beat. Yes, you need like the energy and the creative like lock in for it. You know what I really
like love like decompression time. Like I'm
for sure
for it. You know,
for sure.
Like,
yeah, you are.
I need like I'll be completely real with you, bro. Like there's some times where it's just like I won't even have the TV on. Like literally nothing will be on.
Yeah.
And I'll just be in a room and it'll just be totally fucking silent.
1000%.
I love that.
Yeah.
So it's like I cherish that almost as much as I cherish like comedy and like artistry of any kind. Mm-hmm. So that's why sometimes I'll be like, like, I don't know if I want to like do this or do that, because I'm like, it'll get into my, and if it gets into my decompression time, will it fuck up my comedy and all this shit?
Yeah.
But I love it. All the like, I'm kind of over that now though anyway. And it's just like, bro, just like, if it's really good, put it out or something, but just do it as a hobby and have fun between times.
Yeah, 100%. And you'll develop and you'll grow as you do it anyways. And like, if you make good music, you're gonna be making good music, or like at least whatever makes you happy, right?
Exactly. And that's
I'm probably gonna think it's terrible, but whatever makes you happy.
Yes, it won't.
No, I'm just kidding.
It won't do well for a Manhattan high society. Out here in gritty Brooklyn, it might, spike up a couple of years. All right.
This neighborhood scares me out here.
Yeah, it's gritty out here, baby.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel you on all that, man. On all that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I've just been feeling like I'm in a good mood today, and I've just been feeling like really inspired, man, with like all different things, like especially like we're gonna talk about this, like DONDA coming out and everything. And regardless if you love the album, hate the album, or you're somewhere in between, this whole entire thing, this whole entire event that this man's been doing has been such kind of like an undertaking.
Yeah.
Just in general, like he's the only artist or musician to do a concert tour before the album is out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, it's just...
he's doing crazy shit.
Something about it is just so inspiring that it's just...
His fucking, like, his marketing and, like, his marketing ideas.
Yeah.
Bro.
Everybody.
He's so fucking good at that shit, bro.
Everybody wants to have their face everywhere. This guy who wears a faceless mask.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great. Like, just brilliant.
Well, he doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks. That's why he's so amazing.
I know. That's a big thing too. And I don't know.
Like industry standard shit.
Yes.
I'm talking about the industry, not people. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's both. I think he doesn't care as much about what regular people think, and he's definitely cut off from the industry too. He's just so big that he just doesn't care.
1000%. He could do whatever he wants,
and it's so liberating. And it's just like, and even if everybody tells him he can't do whatever he wants, he just still does it.
He still does it,
and that's the real. And it's all genuine. It's not like. I mean, yes, it probably is to garner attention on some level because we all want attention, but it's not like false attention where he's like, as soon as the doors close, I'm not this guy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he's still that guy.
I mean, I love seeing everything. I mean, like, he becomes active on Instagram again, and you're like, what, Kanye? Yeah. What's Kanye doing? What's Kanye doing? And he's fucking showing, like, text messages of, like, between him and DaBaby and fucking other people like that, and he's like, yo, man, you gotta speak to your manager. They didn't want you on jail. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is like an interesting little piece of the story that's about to come out. You know what I mean? His hype and his anticipation and the events and the way he releases things, and like, you never hear anything about his shit.
You don't.
And then he like drops this thing on you, and you're like, what the fuck? And then another thing, and you're like, what the fuck?
Dude,
you know what I mean? Like, he's sick. Like, when they built the fucking house.
I know.
When they replicated his house. Oh, my fucking God.
Home. Inside
of the fucking, what's it called?
The stadium or whatever. Soldier Field or whatever in Chicago, I think.
Was it Soldier Field?
Is that the one in Chicago?
That's the football field, but I thought he did it inside at the basketball arena.
I could be wrong. All I know is DaBaby and Marilyn Manson were there.
Yeah.
He had them both on the porch with him.
Yeah, I know.
Which I'm just like, dude, like, that's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
a lot of people were kind of like taken back by that shit.
They were, but he
like, what? Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's what he's doing now, right or wrong or whatever. It's just so interesting and so captivating, and it's just like. I feel like this a lot of the album and all that stuff, at least the parts that I've listened to, are just like, it's a lot of Christian influence, obviously, a lot of rejoicing and stuff to a higher power, no matter what God it may be, but it's rejoicing to a higher power. But it's also like submitting and admitting your own flaws within those things.
Yeah.
And that's the constant repetitive theme of practically every song. It's about like,
I feel like he does that on almost damn near every album.
That's true, but it's just one of those things where it's just like that song Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally just nothing but abandonment. It's just talking about that, where it's just like, I am who I am, and then people have abandoned me, and like, why do I have to deal with these demons on my own?
Mm.
That's really what the whole thing is. And I feel like, I don't know, he's just interesting in this weird way.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. He's just so interesting in this weird way where, like, even with DaBaby, like, he didn't just have DaBaby on because DaBaby's good at rapping. He also had DaBaby on because he's going through what he's going through right now. Like, that was a personal choice that he made. And that's the one thing. It's like, when Kanye has a thought on what society and like life is, he makes the world take its medicine no matter what. You know, like, whatever his idea is, he's not going to waver. And he just goes, hey, this is my thought, and you either deal with it or you don't. And the fact that...
I just tried to speak into my cup. I said, yeah.
Sound check.
I was like, yeah.
You want me to clap over that?
Saying what? What the hell? Yeah, please clap over that, please. With your fucking hands.
That's actually...
Give us like a full-on clap though. No, like a normal like audience clap. No, like repetitious. Like, I just want to hear you clap for 5 seconds.
Okay.
There we go. He needs, tension's going away now.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice blue collar slap for you. Nice hard-working West Virginian blue collar slap for you. How you like that? Ford F-150. Ride the dirt.
West Virginia.
What does that even mean? Ride the dirt? Jesus.
Right.
It's terrible. Sorry, guys.
Like a rock. Oh, like a rock.
Sing that shit.
Fucking
man.
Chevy.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. You on the top of a horse.
Sam
Fucking walking through the desert.
Ford Eldorado.
There's a fucking Ford Eldorado just crawling on like boulders behind you.
Yeah. Sure, yeah, right. They always do that. Closed course. Don't do this at home. They always have that.
What if the Ford F-150 just starts getting fucked up? It's like fucking shit goes flying.
Yeah, right.
Bumper goes flying off. Shit smashes. You're like,
Somehow that still gets passed by all the ad people. Nobody watched the video. They're all at home working remotely.
didn't somebody fucking do that? No, you know what? Like 2 years ago, and I know this.
H&M, the monkey thing. Remember, like the coolest monkey in the jungle? Remember H&M? They had the black kid and the modeling.
No.
You don't remember this?
No, I remember hearing about that, but I was thinking about that was just like a fuck up on their like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, who saw this photo and didn't say anything? None of you even looked at the thing. You just passed it by.
Yeah, those guys were idiotic. But there was a dude around that exact same time that fucking put a penis in, like, it was like a national commercial. And
Really?
but he was the last one to fucking do it before they like published it.
Wow. So it's like way to get around
And
it.
he said like it was like a fuck you because he was like leaving the company.
Wow.
And it was huge. I can't remember what the fuck exactly happened, but it was he put a dick I'm pretty sure he put a dick in the ad, in the commercial.
Was it a car commercial or was it a what type of commercial was it?
I don't remember.
Because if it's a car commercial, the dick can disappear under some boulders, a couple rocks. If this is a ShamWow commercial, it's like, what's that cloth wiping? A dick. Where OxyClean? Is he just dipping his penis in an OxyClean solution to show?
Oh my god.
These are all just questions. I'm a curious man. That's the curiosity is the necessity of artistry. I don't even know what that means.
Hold on the fuck up. I'm looking at this shit on Google. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Let's get to the bottom of
Can
this.
I just read the first 5 links that pop up?
Yeah, sure.
First one. So I Googled man puts dick in national commercial.
All right.
The top 6 things I get. Manhattan, like News Channel 11. Man puts penis on woman's arm on Manhattan subway. Second one.
Good stuff.
Subway fires employee who put penis on sandwich bread and posted picture
That's hilarious.
to the restaurant.
That's a boss. That's a real man right there. You want a real foot long? I'll give you a foot long. It's more than $5. I'll tell you that.
Video shows policeman mistaking man's penis for a weapon during body search.
Jesus, talk about humble brag.
Probably Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, probably Alec Baldwin.
Wait, Alec Baldwin? Yeah,
Alec Baldwin beats police officer to death with own penis.
with shaft. What seemed to be a metal rod. Looks like he had it lodged in his pants.
Jesus Christ. Metal flesh-colored rod. Jesus Christ. All right, what are the other ones? Where are the other ones?
Oh, I don't know. I went off of it.
Oh, okay.
Just read you 3. Top 3.
Band of the bit.
Top 3.
No, what were we talking about? The guy put penises in the commercial. I respect that though. That's a real, that's a guy who's going out with a bang. I mean, haven't we all wanted to do something like that, like a colossal fuck you?
Yeah, it was
whatever place you work at, man. Like
exactly. It was a colossal fuck you for sure.
We've all wanted to do that shit where it's like, all right, I hate this place. I'm going to try to get fired so I get unemployment.
But, bro, that's like a fucking fuck you. That's never going to get you hired again.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone's hearing about that shit. You know
got to
what I
become
mean?
like a recluse.
After you better have a fucking plan B for real.
We're going to go to
leaving the country, fucking becomes like Edward Snowden type shit. He's hunted.
We're going to find him at like a French monastery. He's going to have a hood on and be like, we're looking for the man with the national penis. He pulls off his monk robe, pulls off the hood, you know? He's like, you found me.
I've changed.
It's gonna be this guy in the fucking Himalayas. Him and Raj Al Ghul training Batman. He trained Batman. That's how much of a recluse this guy was.
As long as he learns from his mistakes.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I mean, the guy put a dick in a national ad. You think he thinks about past events?
I totally hope I'm telling the right story. I totally hope I'm telling.
What do you think he's gonna do? Write the podcast? You know, like, dude, this is YouTube. We don't have to actually have facts. I love it.
That is true. That's very true.
People treat us like the news. It's great.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, but all that stuff about Tyra Banks though was actually real. You can check her resume.
Concrete.
She was
It was Naomi Campbell actually.
That's right, Naomi, not Tyra.
She laid concrete, and she is a lizard person. So if you see her, shoot her on sight. No, please don't. They could probably use that legally. That was just a bit. Please don't shoot anybody. Fucking comedy's weird, man. You go to weird spots. So Donda.
Oh shit.
That album, man, I just can't believe he made people wait so long.
Good.
He made people wait so long for that fucking
thing. So good. I didn't even know it was fucking coming out until like recently. Well, honestly.
Well, we all knew it was coming out, but we knew it was coming out a month ago, and then he missed all his dates.
So I'm not far behind. All right, but
Kanye West is like me in middle school, where I keep asking for an extension. Like you have like an essay.
Oh, late. Yeah.
Like,
every day you drop like 5% or 10%.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll get it done. I swear, I'll get it done. No, you won't. And then you put this out. It's 27 songs long. You know.
I didn't even finish it, man.
No spell check.
I didn't finish it yet.
Dude, it's like it's
got like 4 songs left.
It's like if Lord of the Rings was a rap album. That's really what it is. It's an epic journey that you're going through. In a way, though, it's like, yeah, it is 27 songs long, and you know, obviously it's incredibly long. But even that, I give credit to in this weird way, where I'm like, I've never listened to an album, like a true album, like one cohesive thought, that long. And I feel like that is something that's really, really interesting in and of itself too, where it's like I did listen to it, and by then you're just in such a trance, like you're in his world that like for so long that it feels crazy. I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting. I've never been in an album that is that immersive. You know, and it was kind of an interesting thing. I'm not saying it's my cup of tea, you know, or that it's like I'm going to listen to that type of thing every day. I definitely wouldn't, but it's just an interesting kind of experiment that he did with the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm trying to think if there's other albums that are super long.
I mean, people have had double albums, but I'm saying like one cohesive, strict like album idea. As far as I know, I haven't experienced them. That's just only from me. You know, like, yeah, what other double album? I mean, there's been, as far as hip hop goes, there aren't too many double albums. There's like Speaker Box and Love Below, which is legendary double album. You know, but that's really it. Like, that's the only real like double album that I know that I've listened to from hip hop, at least.
Nelly,
he released a double album?
Ice and Fire, or whatever the fuck that was called.
He did. I never listened to that one, though. Was that shit hot, though?
Yeah, he had so many bangers off that one. He had that Kelly Rowland joint. He had Hot in Here. Drop Down and Get Your Eagle On.
Oh, wait, that was a double album?
Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to Nelly, then. Let's have a cheers to Nelly. Right now.
Cheers to Nelly.
Bangers on a double album trying to get out of that deal. I feel you, homie.
Let me double check that.
Snakes are in the grass, baby.
But from what I remember, that was.
Yeah, double check that. Verify that. It's the internet. Everybody likes to verify. I'm just going to keep hitting that home over and over again. It's the internet. Everybody likes to verify. Let's find that out. Either way, he was wearing a Band-Aid, so it's fine. You know? And Nelly, bro, like, that's true. Actually, the fact that you bring that up. Nelly was a king, bro, back in the day, bro. Nelly really was. Like, he was on top. Like, that's why, you remember that song, A Star Is Born?
Oh, he was the shit, bro.
But you remember that Jay-Z song, A Star Is Born,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I fucking love that song because it goes over all the people that have held the crown of rap.
Star Is Born is fucking fire.
It's such a cool idea for a song, though.
Oh, yo, the album was called Sweat Suit.
Yes, yeah. But it was a double album, though.
It was.
Okay.
It was. Sweat and Suit came out at the same time.
That's shout out to Nelly. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cheers to the homie, man.
Suit was kind of trash though. I don't know any songs off that shit. Sweat had Heart of a Champion.
Okay.
Flap Your Wings.
Okay.
This shit. Yeah, remember that?
No, I remember this one.
Also,
Also, don't play too many of the songs.
I'm not going to.
We can't. We don't got that money.
Get You, I think was the other big one on there. But yeah.
Cool. Hot in Here was it on it?
No, I was wrong. Hot in Here was on
Country
what?
Grammar?
Nellyville or Country Grammar? No, Nellyville.
Nellyville. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought because I was like,
with Pimp Juice and fucking Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones.
Dilemma. I was thinking Dilemma.
Oh, okay. Air Force. I used to love. What was that song?
I am number one. 2 is another winner. And 3 nobody
you were a
remembers
big
that
Nelly
shit.
fan back in the day.
That shit was fire.
I used to love that song on Grills.
Oh hell yeah! Everyone loved Grills.
That shit
Fuck
was
yeah.
like, oh man,
That shit's
bro.
a banger.
That shit dun 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 dun. Bro, that shit was that was boss, bro. So good. Bro. That was a crazy time for the South, man. Even when
the South was going crazy down
still
there.
tipping, bro.
Still tipping up. Mike Jones, fucking
Mike
Paul
Jones.
Wall, them franchise boys.
What was the number?
3-6 Mafia.
What was the Mike Jones number though? It was like, what is it?
281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Fucking A. Hell yeah.
Shit, man.
Like Webby came out. Plies.
That shit was sick. I hated Plies, though. I just couldn't stand
you.
it. His nigga was so awful.
Yin Yang Twins.
Love them.
Of course. That's when Luda was big, too.
Luda was the king. I loved Luda, though. He could do no wrong in my eyes. Luda, trust me, from then till now, Luda cannot do anything wrong in my eyes. That man is a king. Don't you ever fucking talk some shit. I remember one
His
time,
shit, it was fire.
nigga, this shit was lit as fuck. One of the most underrated
That
lyricists
shit was fire.
ever. One of the most underrated.
And he always had some of the best videos, too.
The videos, Splash Waterfalls.
Oh my God, Splash Waterfalls.
Oh, dun. Bro, I used to love that nigga.
Touch me.
That shit was lit as fuck.
Me. Oh.
That shit was so fucking lit, bro. And like, who else? Yeah, like he was doing great, man. Yeah, Luda was a champion, bro. I remember I was at fucking FIT one day. Like, this is back when I was like 19, 20 or whatever. And like, I had a friend that used to go there, and she was hanging out with all these hipster dudes and shit. And they said Ludacris, like, they were like, oh, like, let's listen to some like Ludacris, and like rolled their eyes as if like Ludacris is like a bad rapper. And I remember being like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, why are you making a face like that? Like, Ludacris is like great. Like, he's one of the most underrated lyricists that I've ever seen in my life, in our lifetime.
Of our generation.
Yeah, and I was like, and they were looking at me like crazy, and then they made some other comment to it. I was like, nah, like Ludacris is like, he's great, like he's a great rapper. And they were like, why are you so about this? I was like, oh, so the kids just don't know.
He's fucking sick, dude.
He's just sick. They were just being like weird hipster douches.
I might overlook his lyrics a little bit, but like, I don't give a fuck. His shit was fucking sick.
Dun, 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 dun. Stand up.
Oh, Stand Up was fucking fire.
That was like one of the first times you ever saw a peak of Kanye, too.
Move, bitch.
Just in there with a backpack on. Yeah, move, bitch, get out the way. Well, I think that's the type of Ludacris that a lot of people think of when they think of Ludacris, and that's the problem.
Right. Okay.
There's
yeah.
like Chicken and Beer.
Chicken and Beer is fucking fire.
And that nigga, it was rapping his ass off, man. I'm not like he was actually rapping his ass, like, and even on that one, Red Light District, like, you know, move bitch. That's like a simple song, but there's
obviously
plenty of like good ass songs on there, man. That shit was real. That shit was real as fuck. So I used to love him, man. I used to love him. Who else?
Was that a double album?
No. Chicken and Beer and
no, not Chicken and Beer.
Red Light District.
Yeah, were there 2 albums on that?
No. That was like 13, 14 songs. But he had it was great. I like that one. Obviously, Chicken and Beer though was that real classic shit though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Chicken and Beer was that real classic shit.
Of course.
Who else? I mean, I wasn't. Although at that time though, I wasn't big into a lot of Southern rap unless it was like Mike Jones or like Swisha House.
Oh, I'm thinking of Word of Mouth too.
That's probably what you were thinking of. Yeah. Nah. It's
Word of Mouth, fucking fire though.
Well, a lot of that's the thing though.
Area codes.
Oh man, dude.
Wait, that shit came out before Chicken and Beer. I thought Chicken and Beer came out before.
Chicken and Beer is like his second album, bro. Yeah, Chicken and Beer is
Splash, Waterfalls, Stand Up, Diamond in the Back.
Time is in the back.
Pussy Poppin', Pussy Poppin' with Shauna.
Wasn't a potion on there? Baby, I got the potion. Take a sip of this, put your back in motion.
It's called Potion? No, it ain't on there.
No? That might be on Red Light District, actually. That was a good one. But yeah, bro, he was on his shit, bro. He was really doing things. I wasn't that big into the Southern rappers at that time because there was a lot of like ringtone rap. Like a lot of like more like D4L, like shit, which I didn't really fuck with.
For sure.
Like it was fun for like a school dance, but like
yeah,
I didn't actually like fuck with it like as a thing, or even what was that
that's
Party
one of
Like
the
a
best
Rockstar?
fucking album covers.
Yes, Word of Mouth, bro. I used to love that shit.
Shit's fire.
Yeah, bro. He was a beast. He still is cool as fuck too, man. He still is cool as fuck. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sick of him doing fucking Fast and the Furious movies though.
I know. I like.
God damn. But he's making so much goddamn money off that shit. It's crazy.
And he's already and you got to imagine he's already been a rap superstar. He's already went platinum a bunch of times.
For sure.
So he's touched those things before.
For sure.
So it's not really the same. Like for us, we're like, nigga, like you're mad good at rapping. Like do this, do that. But for him, he's
fuck.
Just like,
he had so many goddamn good albums, bro.
So many hits. Read them off.
I totally forgot about this fucking album.
Roll call right now. We're doing a Ludacris roll call right now.
Started out with Back for the First Time. That's when he came out with What's Your Fantasy.
Yep.
Then Word of Mouth a year later.
Yep. See,
Word of Mouth came out with fucking Area Codes, Growing Pains, Move Bitch, Saturday. Ooh, ooh. Ziggy yiggy. Oh my god, I fucking love that shit.
Wait,
then
Move Bitch Get Out the Way was that early?
Yeah.
Really?
2001 off of Word of Mouth.
Wow, I thought that was like way later.
2 years later, Chicken and Beer came out, 2003. That's when it had dun 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 stand up.
Yeah. When I move, you move.
That's when
like
Splash
that?
Waterfalls came out, and Pussy Poppin',
dude.
And then after that was the Red Light District. A year later,
and that's when he did the like Gold Member song. The
number one spot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Spot.
And
which
that's
I actually kind of liked.
And Get Back was on that one too.
Get Back is the one I was thinking of. Not Move Bitch. Get Back.
Get Back. You don't know me like.
Yeah.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
Blueberry Yum Yum was hot.
Blueberry Yum Yum. And then Potion is on that one. Potion's on this. Potion's on this album.
Okay.
Oh, who? Not me. I used to love that song. That's and Pimpin' All Over the World. Fire.
Pimpin' All Over the World.
Pimpin' All Over the World.
Dude, this is like
that song is fucking great.
In hindsight.
But then get this. Just give me a second. After that, 2005, a year later, so 3 albums in a row, 3 years in a row.
Yeah. Runaway
Chicken
Love.
and Beer, Red Light District, then Ludacris presents Disturbing the Peace.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah,
fucking Georgia.
Yes.
Georgia.
Oh my God.
Fucking killed that shit.
That was such a great song.
Killed.
Is it Runaway Love on that one or no? That's on the one after, right? With Moneymaker. Shake your money making like something, which was a banger.
Oh hell yeah. That came out another year. A year later.
God, what a hustler.
Moneymaker comes out.
What a hustler. If I ever see...
Shake your money maker.
If any niggas that I was arguing with at FIT grew up watching this right now, you better check yourself.
Hell yeah, you better check yourself.
You better read that track list. You better listen to that
Slap your ass.
Understand it, bro. That's what I'm saying. People just take shit for granted because they have it in front of them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying attention to the greatness that's actually before you. This nigga just put out an album a year for 5 years and did nothing but bangers.
Literally, 2000 to 2006 was just like...
Why are we not talking about him like he's
stupid?
A massive star. Like, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. You people should be ashamed. You people should be ashamed.
That fucking song with Jeezy's on that last album, 2006, the same one as Moneymaker.
Okay.
It goes, either grew up a fucking screw up.
Oh yes,
they use the Notorious.
Yep. I used to love that shit too. It sounds pretty nice actually.
I fucking love Jeezy, dog. Jeezy's my fucking boy.
Jeezy's the shit.
Holy shit. I
used to have a
rock with that
Snowman
motherfucker
t-shirt.
so heavy. Oh, really?
Remember that back in the day when they were confiscating those? They were like telling kids they couldn't come to school in Snowman. Didn't that not happen in Wisconsin?
No, that did not happen in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. In Jersey?
I was one of the only motherfuckers at my school that listened to Jeezy.
Bro, we all listened to Jeezy. It was like he was...
I mean, people listen to him, but I listened to him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it started taking over. Like, I think it's because we're so close to New York. You know what I mean? So you already have that like kind of urban feel. So it's like everybody graduated to it, man.
Well, yeah, we all graduated to that shit too. Like my boys, I put my boys on to Jeezy. Like they listened to rap, and like obviously he was huge at that time, so he had big songs coming out.
Yeah.
But they didn't the kids at my school didn't go listen to his fucking album. You know what I mean?
It was it was
unless I sent them shit and I'm like, bro, listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, it was an issue for the faculty. Like,
for real, I believe it.
Because they really were
I believe it.
Because, I guess parents started writing in, it's inappropriate because they knew what the snowman meant, like cocaine and all that shit.
For sure.
So, yeah, it became like a rule. They were like, if you wear a snowman t-shirt, you have to go home. You have to go home. It was like that
makes
serious.
sense.
That's how big this motherfucker was. Where it's like, if you're wearing this guy's merch, you have to go home. I'm not gonna lie. I wore a couple snowman t-shirts just to get off.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna go to school. Toss on the snowman t-shirt. Head the fuck back. Mom's gonna be gone at work, and I'll be fine.
All right, favorite Jeezy track.
I would say, Icy. With him and Gucci Mane.
I say he would love that shit.
Only because, not simply because of the song. I like the song, but I love it because of the story behind it.
Oh, okay. I need to listen to that shit again.
Do you know the story of it?
No.
Well, basically, the whole thing is they worked on that song. They're two huge dudes from the South, both in Atlanta, two of the biggest titans down there at the time. They both worked on the song, and it was a dispute about distribution where Jeezy was like, no, it's my song and it's featuring you. And Gucci was like, no, it's my song and it's featuring you. You know? And it was like one of those types of things. Long story short, Jeezy sends 3 men over to Gucci Mane's house to murder him.
Oh my God, I did not know about this
Allegedly.
Okay.
He did that, but sent 3 men over to have a talk with guns, and only 1 man came out. Yeah, and for an extremely long time, they fucking hated each other. They couldn't even be seen around each other, and that's why the verses this year during the pandemic was so massive, because it finally showed the mending of their actual relationship. He tried to kill him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then he killed 2 of his boys. Fucking, it was wild. And to see those 2 guys during that versus finally actually reconcile as 2 grown men way past that shit. That shit was 15 years ago.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Really grow past it. It was a beautiful moment. Beautiful fucking moment, man.
That's wild, bro. I did not know that background.
3 men went in, 1 man came out. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Snuck up on him late at night. Dark. Jeezy's a fucking... I mean, Gucci is a fucking G. Gucci is always Gucci.
Yeah.
He's always going to be Gucci. And that's just what
Jeezy's
it is.
hard though, bro.
Jeezy is hard. That's why he sent the niggas over there.
Hard.
He sent the niggas over there. He definitely. There's no protesting that, but that's the real shit, man.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild.
When he came
Very
out
intense.
with Thug Motivation 101, that's when I just that's when I was obsessed with him for sure. I mean, I already liked him after Trap or Die or whatever his first album was. Yeah, Trap or Die.
I mean, I liked him, but I wasn't like I wasn't like a huge Southern guy. And at that time, I was kind of rebelling against hip hop.
Mm.
This is around like 2004, 2003 and shit. I'm kind of
Yeah,
like
5. Yeah, 3, 4, 5,
Like
3, 4,
around
5,
there.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I was definitely rebelling around from hip hop, and like Kanye's College Dropout just came by, so that was like a breath of fresh air for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I got really into that type of hip hop, like Common, Mos Def, all that, because I didn't really know them too well. I had an older brother, so I kind of knew who they were or what their names were, but I didn't really know them well at all. And I started getting into that, and I started getting into a lot of like rock and roll and alternative shit. But just because I was tired of just all the like super repetitive, like kind of shitty Southern rap, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of taking over the airwaves. So like with Jeezy, like I knew some of his songs that my cousins would show me and stuff like that, but I didn't get like too deep into his shit. But I look back at it now,
Yeah.
it's fucking incredible.
I mean, I can never relate to that man and like the life that he's like lived and the shit that he was really rapping about.
Not
but
many
his
can.
fucking energy though, dog.
And you feel it. You feel it. in
Hell
your heart.
yeah. I rock his shit all the time when I'm working out.
Yeah.
Busting
Exactly.
motherfuckers, like that's exactly what his shit is about, and like that's
He's a Southern
like,
DMX.
They come at his shit comes at you,
He
yeah,
does.
for real.
He does, man.
And that's what I use that shit it's still on my workout playlist.
There you go.
I fuck with Jeezy so heavy.
You know, that's a sign of
love that,
a
man.
true like gritty gangster rapper.
Hell yeah,
If you
for
can
real.
bench press to that shit,
Oh,
then it is what it is.
hell yeah.
You can run that extra mile.
I'm like, I never had a gun, but I want to buy one.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I want to buy one and fucking
Exactly.
shoot it.
You know, if motherfuckers do CrossFit to your shit, you got something, bro. You got something. Hell yeah.
It's hilarious.
We're getting pretty deep in here. Now you want to wrap it up a little?
I always wrap it up. But
Well, that's where me and you differ.
yeah.
Got a couple kids out there. Who knows?
You're never wrapping it.
No, I'm safe.
I'm goody to go.
You good
Yeah,
to go?
yeah. I just have a question though. Do you
Gotta
want
go back to work.
You want your
My nail clipper. Oh, thank you. I'll get a lot of use out of that. Has that just been here this whole time?
That's why it's in the fucking.
That's hilarious.
That's why it's in the ashtray.
Yeah. So like, what the fuck do I need this for? What asshole would give me a nail trimmer? That's I feel like that's an insult.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
yeah.
not.
Oh my god. Well,
Fucking hilarious.
after that hilarious bit, I think we're gonna get out of here, guys. We're gonna finish smoking this joint and just enjoy each other's company. Listen to some more Donda. Maybe order some food. He's got to get back.
Maybe
to his
light some
union
candles.
job. You light some candles. There you go. Do some shit.
Maybe
Put on the ambiance.
flutter a couple rose petals around here.
Well, you got to be quick because you got to get back to your Amazon packaging job, right?
Get the bath going.
A bubble bath.
Trust me, when I'm getting in that tub,
Dude,
it's not coming off.
we should record the next podcast in a bubble bath.
I eat, sleep, and bathe in this outfit.
in that jumpsuit. It's perfect. That's what Dickies were made for. All right, guys. We'll see you crazy motherfuckers later.
All right, bro. Peace out.
Peace.